Hello, everybody, and welcome to another special episode of O-Tōkushō. Today, we're coming at you
We
with
got big news.
breaking news. In fact, we have just discovered from anonymous sources that some very lost and very, very special series are coming back after being gone for quite a long time, Jack.
Yeah, everybody's favorite series from decades past.
Let's start off with the anime block for right now. I hear tell that the unfinished series Manga, the Labyrinth of Magic, back from 2013, is getting a renewal. For only 25 episodes, it left a lot of things hanging, but now it will be coming back with a new lease on life.
We'll finally learn about all the beast people and, get to explore more than 2 dungeons. That's amazing.
Exactly.
There's another, even older series that we got news about that people might not even straight up remember at this point. It was a kind of obscure series even in its own time, a bit gory, called Dead Man Wonderland, if anybody remembers. That, unfortunately, only had 12 episodes, and still had so much more story to tell. The manga finished after the anime, and it never got finished in the adaptations. However, we found out that the changes to the series have been made, and it's gonna follow manga a little bit better this time, and they're actually gonna finish the damn thing.
If you want to talk about old series, though, we're getting...
Ancient.
We're getting Slam Dunk back.
No shit?
That's right. The original Slam Dunk series, back from 1996, before they finished before they even started the Nationals arc, they're bringing it back.
Oh my god, I heard they're even bringing back the original animators too. This is crazy.
Exactly. And, there was a film in 2022, but this is the real thing.
The film, if anything, was there just to kind of entice you, to get you back into the series, because they were actually gonna slam dunk this into you.
I get it. That's very clever. Rolling right along, getting back to a particular friend of ours, not his favorite series, but a series he won't stop talking about. Baccano, getting a continuation from its 2008 anime adaptation. Only 16 episodes of that, but then we're getting a whole other season coming out this winter. How about that, huh?
And they might actually finish the whole series by the time we're done as well.
I know. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I mean, a series that's near and dear to me, that actually did air and finish, isn't getting a revamp. The series Mar isn't going to get ended or anything, but we are finding out that the sequel, Mar Omega, which was an anime that never came to be, is actually going to get released. The sequel
no kidding.
The sequel to the manga Mar is gonna actually happen, and they're gonna animate the whole thing. It's incredible.
Oh, well, I'll be goddamn. Let's see here. What else? This is really just kind of a little bit too long block of new series that are coming back. D. Gray Man is getting sort of a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment, where it's actually going to follow the manga closely now that the manga series has finished.
It has not.
It hasn't?
No, it still hasn't finished. But at least they've released 20-ish chapters more since the anime adaptation of it ended. And they're going to do a whole thing all over again and actually follow it to the best of their ability. We might actually get to know more about anybody important from the manga that we just kind of got introduced to at the very end of the series.
This is a real Hunter x Hunter situation here.
Oh,
too.
definitely. It's basically going to be like more similar to the Hunter x Hunter anime than the FMA one, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah. So I've heard. After recent news of the author's passing, Kentaro Miura, Berserk is going to get a full, faithful adaptation.
Yes, for the whole series. They're going to do the whole thing this time, too. Third time's the charm, guys. This isn't going to be a movie. It's going to be an actual series. The whole thing's going to be hand-animated, painstakingly so. They refuse to touch a computer to do this. Whole thing's going to be hand-animated, and it's going to be beautiful. They suspect it's going to take 18 seasons, and it's going to have a conclusion that's been made custom just for the anime.
Yep, all done by Studio Mappa. Those poor souls.
Oh, this is the only thing they're going to be doing. In fact, everything else that they're currently working on has been canceled just so they can work on this.
Has been shut down.
Completely.
They've cleared out the studio just for Berserk.
Yep, they're doing him justice. They were planning on doing it eventually anyway, but his untimely passing has really kind of kicked the ball going down the hill.
Speaking of over 18 seasons, Hajime no Ippo is getting a revival back. It's a very slow death that it's been having.
They're finally going to animate the coach arc where he, decides to not fight for 860 chapters and counting.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be very easy to animate, apparently.
Oh, it's going to be incredible. Nothing happens and no one does anything. It's going to be great. Although they are going to have to bust out the big guns to animate 6 characters that no one cares about or even remembers the names of.
Oh boy, it's just...
My favorite. So that's anime news out of the way. There's not nearly as much manga news, unfortunately, because
we've got our insider at Shonen Jump personally, and he sent us some very top secret stuff. For instance, Hunter's Guild Red Hood, a series from earlier last year that I'm quite a big fan of, is getting a continuation after 18 chapters. They're gonna do something after, like, the mayor of the first few chapters, like, becomes, like, a god or whatever, and he's like, oh, I made everything's a storybook.
It's gonna be one of the few cases, if ever this has even happened, where a canceled series just gets uncanceled somehow.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it?
Yeah, just impossible, but, like, it's happening. Crazy.
Yeah. And what are some other ones that our Shonen Jump contact told us about?
Yeah, apparently Samurai 8, a classic and well-beloved sequel to Naruto, and by not sequel, I mean, like, series made after Naruto by Kishimoto, is actually gonna get continued again. We were left at 43 chapters with kind of piss all, but now we're actually gonna have a continue, and it turns out Madara's gonna be in this series too.
No way! My favorite!
He did swords, I think, and he fits here as a space samurai with psychic powers.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Honestly, it probably makes more sense than Kaguya being in Naruto.
Or adding reanimated dinosaurs to Boruto.
Exactly.
Anything can happen.
We're in good hands. Hero series Zip Man. Very talented artist, Yusaku Shibata. I thought this series was very... It wasn't, like, that unique per se, but it was very well drawn. And me being a My Hero fan, I fucking gush over that stuff. It's gonna get a continuation too. How about that?
I can't believe it. This is more happy than I have been in a while.
Yes, there has been nothing but sadness and emptiness and a void. But now, finally, now that Zip Man is coming back,
We've had all of our prayers answered. Our last prayer was answered specifically to me. Nobody knows what this is, and it doesn't matter because no one will still know what this is. There's a series that was around a while ago called Chaosic Rune, and they had a sequel series to it called Chaosic Rune S, which kind of took place at the same time as Chaosic Rune, and was meant to have a conclusion vaguely related to, if not directly tied to Chaosic Rune. However, Chaosic Rune S was cancelled untimely because the author started suffering eye diseases that made them impossible for them to do the art to continue the series. However, by the grace of God himself, somebody was able to find this mangaka and donate them their eyes, and they're going back to continue Chaosic Rune S, and they're going to release another 160 chapters to the series that actually ended with only 17.
God, thank goodness,
Yeah, right? Oh, can't believe it.
I'm glad our contact in Shonen Jump was able to tell us all of this news.
Yeah, I know. My uncle knows a lot of things.
Yeah, I know. He's crazy.
He also works at Nintendo. I didn't expect him to be so talented, I'll be honest.
This might be hard to believe, everyone in the audience, but we got you. This is an April Fool's joke. None of that's real.
What?
We fooled you.
You fooled us.
But I've been waiting, Alex, for like 15
years.
It's a joke.
There's no cure for eye cancer, I guess. That's we fucking pranked you. I pranked everyone, honestly.
Oh, man. Are we at least gonna get to see animated fucking learning how to put a stool underneath a boxer's ass arc?
I doubt it.
I'm not even kidding, Alex. That was actually close to 35 chapters.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Real top tier stuff going on in the world of manga.
Oh yeah, the train never stops, and all the passengers beg for it to happen.
On top of this being an April Fool's episode, I think I wanted to make this a sort of a beginning to a series that I wanted to do, similar to what your highlight series is, Jack. Is that I wanted to. Every once in a while, once we don't have a topic for an episode, I wanted to make one based around like series that were canceled in Shonen Jump, right?
Ooh.
Like why they were canceled and like stuff like that. I know there's a YouTube series out there that does similar stuff to that, but I want to give my own take on these sorts of things, and I'll read all the chapters and stuff for them.
Also, they don't have a monopoly on ideas. It's fine.
Exactly. I also want to read like one shots made by like other artists who are successful in Shonen Jump. Like,
bro, you gotta read every single thing made by the guy who makes Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Because Fire Punch was the first thing that they had that was successful. They have like 8 one-shots, bro. That's all they're mostly known for one-shots outside of those 2 series. It's crazy.
Like I'll read Wanted by Oda.
Oh, that too.
Barrage
yeah.
by Horikoshi. You know, I'll get to all that stuff. In fact, if like depending on how long I can make the segments, we might just put it in regular episodes. It's really like a work in progress right now, but I just wanted to, you know, take the time to put it out there that that's what I want to do. And I'm just realizing now that your Spotlight series is coming after this episode.
Which is probably the biggest joke of them all.
Yep. We pranked you again. I got you. Haha. Take that.
But I'm the one that got pranked.
All right. Well, be sure to, you know, subscribe and click that bell so you can know when we're putting that episode out.
Yep.
Because we got to put a lot of work into it. And yeah, if we have any suggestions for like for canceled series you want me to go over, you can put them in the comments.
I mean, if anything, we probably won't even know the ones you're talking about, just because due to the nature of these series being canceled, unless we saw them before they got canceled, we probably don't even know they exist.
It's possible, but I'm more than willing to look into everything. I'm excited to get into this new this fresh new world of kind of okay stuff that didn't really meet Japanese people's standards.
Yeah.
So that I've been Alex.
I'm still Jack. Now just slightly more sad.
Yeah, pranked Jack. And
Get punished,
and this
Jack.
has been O-Tōkushō.
Yeah. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.